Deep beneath the streets of England lies another realm, one that few in our modern world know exist, but Daniel and Freya know it all too well. 8 years ago, these friends first journeyed through portals into the hidden land, discovering a city filled with stones, secrets, and sleeping knights that serve to protect the world they call home. Book 2 in the Ancient Earth Trilogy series, A Hero's Throne by Ross Lawhead. In this young adult fairy tale retelling, Sophie desperately wants to get away from her stepmother's jealousy and believes escape is her only chance to be happy. Then a young man named Gabe arrives, claiming she is betrothed to his older brother. This could be Sophie's one chance at freedom, but can she trust another person to keep her safe? Find out in Melanie Dickerson's The Fairest Beauty. The year is 2040, and the economic pyramid has flipped. The feeble old now outnumber the vigorous young. Seeking to revive her career by investigating this crisis, reporter Julia Davidson is plagued by nightmares about her absent father and becomes a pawn in an ominous conspiracy. From James Dobson and Kurt Bruner, Fatherless. The only thing of interest to Mary-Kate Lapp in the sleepy Amish community of Stony Ridge is the unexplained death of a sheep farmer that coincided with the arrival of a mysterious young man into the community. Frustrated that no one takes the crime seriously, she takes matters into her own hands. Unfortunately, as tends to be the case, she jumps headlong into trouble. Book 3 in the Stony Ridge season series, Suzanne Woods Fisher, The Lesson. In the first book of the new Private Justice series, we're introduced to Maura Harrison, a reporter who finds herself in the midst of her own mystery after an automobile accident she's involved in leaves her searching for a victim who has vanished. Irene Hannon's Vanished. When her widowed father agrees to tutor a baronet's 4 sons, Emma finds herself living in a grand Cornwall manor and confronting an eerie mystery. After they arrive and begin teaching the young boys, mysterious things begin to happen and danger mounts. Can the clever tutor's daughter figure out which brother is to blame and which brother to trust with her heart? Julie Klassen's The Tutor's Daughter. American Idol Season 11 finalist Colton Dixon's debut album releases this month, carrying the message of hope and God's unyielding love. Colton Dixon's A Messenger. Experience some of your favorite Casting Crown songs in a fresh way on the Acoustic Sessions Volume 1, releasing this month. Meredith Andrews' third studio album, Worth It All, is a collection of 11 original tracks. As Andrews recently noted, only Jesus is worthy of it all. My life, my heart, my every breath, my authentic love, my worship. He is everything. He is worth it all. Chris Tomlin is among the most well-known and influential artists in contemporary Christian music today. With his latest album, Burning Lights, Chris continues to write songs that connect people to the heart of Jesus and lead them into a greater worship of God. Internationally renowned recording artist Jason Castro really comes into his own with his latest album, Only a Mountain. The tracks on this album combine that principal theme with Castro's melodic and heartfelt sounds. A vivid, dynamic Southern coming-of-age drama takes place in the traditional space between high school and college, when life seems to be all questions and no answers, and the future is scarily wide open. The Wise Kids releases on DVD this month. In their small town, it isn't so much what people say as what they believe, and since the death of her father, Julia Taylor's no-holds-barred mother has been leaning more toward the belief that angels and heaven is right here with them. Heaven's Door, starring Dean Cain, releases this month. Left motherless by tragedy and abandoned by his father, high school senior Seth McArdle is left to care for his little sisters. After fighting at school, he's singled out for punishment and assigned to an after-school work detail under the supervision of a reserved groundskeeper, Abel. As dark times lure Seth towards desperate measures, Abel may be the only person who can point him back to the light. Starring Kevin Sorbo, Abel's Field. A young violinist with leukemia brings hope and life into a desolate Russian hospital for children. From Pureflix Entertainment, Hopeful Notes.